everyone. Before I get started on today's recipe, I would like to thank Noreen over at Noreen's Kitchen for redoing a recipe of mine, my chicken spaghetti. I liked her ideas and what she added to it, and thank you very much for recommending me to your subscribers, Noreen. That was a huge compliment, especially since you're the one that inspired me to even do these videos. So, on to the recipe that we're going to have today. This is going to be Italian chicken stew, and I got this idea from a magazine I read a few months back, and I'm adding a lot to it and not using some things that I think the recipe requires, like tapioca. I'm not putting that in there. And it requires canned tomatoes, and you know how I feel about that. I'm roasting my own with some bell peppers. So I'll show you what I have in here so far. Now, all this is going to be the stuff on top of the chicken once I get it all going. I have onion, carrot, celery, mushrooms. I have a handful of black olives and some pinto beans. Now, in the recipe, they called for canned cannellini beans, and I use dried pinto beans, and you can use whatever bean you want to, and you can take out or add whatever you want to with this recipe. It's versatile that way. I'm going to be using boneless, skinless chicken thighs. Now, if you've stayed away from dark meat for health concerns, don't be concerned about that. According to Dr. Oz, and I'm not here to promote Dr. Oz by any stretch of the imagination, I just like the guy. The fat that's in dark meat is the good fat. It's the stuff that raises your good cholesterol, knocks out the bad. So, but if you don't like dark meat, you can certainly use, boneless, skinless chicken breast or whatever kind of chicken you like. Or you could keep it vegetarian and just add more beans. It's fine. So, these are the seasonings I'm going to season the chicken with. Granulated garlic, Italian seasoning, some onion powder. I'm going to add some thyme to that along with some black pepper too. I just forgot to grab it. So there's many components to this. It's going to be going in the slow cooker. I'm going to coat the chicken with the seasonings, and then I'm going to put it in my slow cooker that already has cooking spray on it. You want to put this cooking spray just in case the chicken might stick through the cooking process. And then over here I have some low-sodium chicken bouillon with some hot water. I don't go through the process of boiling it simply because I know it's going to get hot anyway and all that stuff is going to dissolve. So I just kind of save myself a couple of steps. So you don't want to get your chicken going before your sauce is ready. If you're going to be using canned tomatoes, then you can just throw it all in and you're ready to go right now. I am roasting, like I said, tomatoes and some bell peppers. So it's going to take me a little bit before I can compile all this stuff together. So I'll be back when I'm ready to show you what it looks like going into the slow cooker. Hi everyone, we're back. So in here we have the chicken thighs seasoned, and I just had some leftover chicken bouillon that I just crumbled up over there. And here's all our vegetables. I'm just going to put as much of these as I can in here. And this cupboard seems to get in my way. Okay. Here. That will be the smart thing to do. Okay. Put all the vegetables over the chicken. And then we are going to come over here, and this is the roasted bell peppers and tomatoes with the chicken bouillon. So I'm just going to add this here.
Okay, we're not going to do the blade this time, are we?
No, I'm going to try to make sure the blade doesn't go in. So I'm just going to pour as much of that liquid down over the top as we can. And if you have any left over, it's okay. What you could do is, well look, I made it perfectly. And I just made it kind of chunky. I didn't get it all smooth. So you see bits of the bell pepper and everything. So this is going to go on high for about 6 hours. And it should be ready in 6 hours. So I'll show you what it all looks like all plated up. Hi everyone. So the chicken stew is done, and as you can tell I'm losing my voice. I'm not going to do much talking. So I have my husband's portion right here, and he's going to take a bite of that. It takes about 6 hours in the slow cooker. So I want to thank you all for all my new subscribers, and especially thanking Noreen again over at Noreen's Kitchen. So until I see you guys next time, live, laugh, and love, and here's Toby for a taste test.
Alrighty. Now I'm learning all kinds of stuff about Italian food since I've been living up here with this particular woman. Man, that looks so good and it smells outstanding. We had visitors a little while ago, and the first thing they said when they walked in, "What smells so good?" Well, I'm thinking to taste what smells so good. And look at that, man. Chicken. I'm a redneck, you know that, and I use my fingers, no big deal. Besides, it's my bowl. I can do what I want. So I'm going to cool this off a touch. Here, get up there. There we go. Folks, I gotta tell you, I haven't had something, soup, stew, or whatever you want to call it, that has tasted so good in my entire life. I kid you not. Watch this video, learn to make this, and I'm telling you, you'll make somebody happy. I'm having some more. Till next time, adios.